city of Long Beach has always been kind of an airport city. We have an airport here, but lately it's been kind of like shoved in the dark because of LAX. They get a lot more traffic, they get a lot more planes and stuff like that. But Long Beach has a rich history of being an airport city. I'm not gonna go into the details and whatnot. You guys can check that out if you're curious, but I wanted to take some pictures of some planes today because I feel like it would be a good way to encapsulate what Long Beach is. The city used to have a lot of big companies like Boeing and stuff set up big airport and plane warehouses and stuff like that, but I think Boeing has since moved out, gone other places because it's less profitable, but there's still a lot of cool planes. I want to get pictures of a few planes during golden hour while the lighting is good. Today was kind of overcast to begin with, but I think it's starting to clear up now, so yeah, trying to get some good shots, maybe add it to the photo book if it comes out well, and I don't know, just show you guys around this city. So I don't know how close we're gonna be able to get today, but like without trespassing obviously, but we'll go where we're allowed to go, and then I'll see if I can get some golden hour and nighttime shots of some planes. So what happened from here on out was kind of sad. For lack of better words, I was going around taking pictures. I wasn't getting the right shots I wanted, and I was feeling kind of weird about taking pictures in these areas because it's like a fenced area. There's a bunch of fences everywhere. There's people around, and there's a bunch of no trespassing signs. So I couldn't get away with taking pictures without being seen. And it was one of those days where I didn't feel like, taking pictures and then talking to people and then explaining to them what I'm doing. Like, certainly that's possible. Certainly it's easy to do, but I didn't really feel like it. I just wanted to go in, get pictures, do things, and just get out of there sort of thing. So I was doing this psychological battle with myself where technically I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm still in a public area. I'm just taking pictures, but it feels wrong. So I didn't want to be that guy being suspicious. You know what I mean? So I went home and I got kind of disappointed in myself after. I didn't intend on coming back that same day. I was probably going to come back some other time. But, about 2 hours later, I was out and about, and then I just decided to come back when it was a little blue houry and a little dark to take more pictures. And it kind of ended up working out better than I thought it would. I think when I went initially earlier in that day, I was bringing too much. I was trying to do too much. I had the X-T4, I had the X100v, and I had the GoPro. I was doing way too much when honestly I should have just been taking pictures, that type of thing. So I went back with just the GoPro, the X100v, and I think, well, I'll show you guys. So my suspicions were relatively accurate. Around this part was like this kind of fenced area that we went to earlier. There were people talking here earlier and flying planes and whatnot here, so I didn't want to get in their way and whatnot when it was daytime golden hour. So I came back when it was more blue hour, and this officer actually pulled up around and I introduced myself and I asked if it was okay to take pictures and whatnot. I told him what I was doing and he was perfectly okay with it. He said, yeah, I mean, it's a public area. You're fine to do that kind of stuff. So I knew I was okay doing that, but I didn't want to talk to people. I was feeling very introverted that day. So ultimately it did all work out. And I think the blue hour pictures came out pretty well. Oh, we got it. Oh my gosh. So overall, those are pretty much all of these shots we got for that day. There was only like 4 or 5, and pretty much just like 1 or 2 good shots overall. And they're really basic. There's anything crazy about the composition or anything like that, but I really, really like these photos. Not particularly because of, like I said, composition, lighting and whatnot, but because it felt so hard for me to get that picture. You know what I mean? It wasn't a hard picture by any means to take physically, but it was like a mental, psychological barrier myself going to these spots that weren't particularly low key, that I couldn't be low key taking these pictures of. It felt like I was very out in the open. So it was more of a mental battle with myself, being comfortable taking pictures. So that's why those pictures I actually ended up really liking, not for anything crazy about the picture by itself, but because of how hard it was for me to get that picture in the first place. So yeah. Anyways, hopefully you guys liked those pictures, the video, etc. This was the 3rd installment of exploring Long Beach. Honestly, this might have been the hardest one. I have a few more of these coming up, and then I should have basically the type of pictures I want to put together with this photo book. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please do like this video down below, subscribe to this channel for more content, whether it's talking about cameras like Fujifilm or just me exploring, taking pictures elsewhere. And yeah, I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.